Let us sing out the pre-festive hymns of the birth of Christ, because he is equal in honor to the Father and to the Spirit. Out of compassion he clothed himself in our flesh, and he is to be born in Bethlehem. His nativity is beyond expression. O shepherds and angels, hasten to him.
O shepherds and angels, hasten to the Christ, the Savior of the world. We run to look at something out of the ordinary. As children, we hear the jingle of the ice cream truck and we run for a sweet, cool treat. We stare in awe at acrobats and blue angels. Our feet drag where we don't want to go, and when we're excited, we can't get ready quickly enough and we're out the door. We sing about things that are exciting or sad, but none of it's run-of-the-mill. The humdrum does not make a good story or song. No one would pay it any attention because it's humdrum. What is exciting about Christmas? The Son of God, equal in honor to the Father and the Spirit, does not cling to his equality with God, but rather, out of compassion, clothes himself in our flesh and dwells among us. We celebrate his birth in Bethlehem because it was unexpected in so many ways. First, that the Son of God would even deign to be born in human flesh, but even more that the little town of Bethlehem would be the place of his birth. Why not the capital, Jerusalem? If we paid attention to what God had been doing through ages before Christ's birth, we might have realized that God is not only the God of the wealthy and powerful, but that he especially loves the poor, the suffering, and the neglected. He reaches out in his compassion, especially for those who don't receive compassion from a lot of others. What better place to be born than in Bethlehem? Not only is it King David's hometown, but it is a small, humble place outside of the big capital, away from the palace of the king. God is making a profound and loud statement, if only we are willing to listen. St. Francis of Assisi embraced a leper, the most neglected, shunned person of his time, and the Lord made what was bitter to him now sweet. We think or we fear that God couldn't like us, couldn't like that person over there, wouldn't dare love someone. But while professing that God is love, we still struggle to believe that this is even possible. Lord, help my unbelief. As we prepare for Christmas, let us remember the humility of the Son of God, whose compassion impels him to take on our flesh and to be born in a humble place, to acknowledge that even the poorest of places and the humblest of people is still noble and respectable enough to be loved by God. This is the God we profess, the God in whose footprints we follow.